Hey Dolly Tribe, this is Evie. I have been doing a lot, sunshine. And I'm actually here with Melody. Y'all know I named her after that actress on The Young and the Restless. Melody St. Thomas, I think her name is. So this is Melody. Because she reminds me of her. Something about her reminds me of her back when she first was on. And y'all not supposed to be paying attention over here. But of course, I do have my Alma. This is how I dress down my Alma. I was just playing with some looks. And this is what this is what I happened upon for my sweet Alma. I put her on a curvy body, y'all. She's on the curvy. The curvy looking very curvilicious. Okay. So that is my Alma, my Blue Sensation Gala doll. And she is looking so cute in her door knockers that are from the BMR 1959 line. That it should have never been canceled. But anyway, some people think it should have been, so whatever. So I am here where I usually film, and you guys know that well, I think I've mentioned it before in maybe a couple of videos that I always wanted that Bratz couch that came out. And at one point, people were finding them for like $7 or $5 or something like that. And I searched up and down, always trying to find that Bratz lip couch, right? So one day I was in Five Below. This was way back in 2025, probably October, November. But y'all know my little kitty baby passed away in that time frame. So I never finished this project. And so now I'm trying to finish it because I'm grieving less. And, you know, I'm just in a better mind frame. So even though I still have a lot of stuff going on. So I found this little pillow. And so don't laugh when I turn it to the side, y'all, because I am not an expert crafter in any way. So what I did, I'm going to turn it around. I found one of those little pinwheel things from the Dollar Tree, y'all. And I made this as a frame, and I used some wire cutters, some very poor wire cutters at that, to cut this half of it off to make the frame for the back. And then I used very poor sewing skills and some tacky glue or Mod Podge. I don't know which one I used at the time because it's been a minute, to try to like seal in like the areas where I tried to like create some stability for this little pillow to sit always like a couch like this. Okay. And so and also I have Ken here. He's been supervising what I've been doing today. He's been helping me. So so I have three beautiful dolls here helping me figure out what to do today. Here is the bottom part. I'm gonna flip it like this. So I use this. I haven't used my wire cutters to cut this part off yet, but I'm going to, and hopefully it'll stay stable with just this one stitch that looks very wild and crazy. But what I'm going to do after that, at first I thought about using these little things back from the Shopkins days to be like the legs, but I think what I'm going to do instead is use these little salt shaker things from the Dollar Tree to be the legs for this sofa. I found out that this is, you know, pretty much the perfect height. It's almost the same height as these laid this way, horizontally instead of standing up vertically. That these are pretty much the same height, and it's going to give me the height that I want. I'm going to use three of them. I'm going to use the one here at this little circular, let me see if I can show it to y'all better. One at this circular base right here. That was the center for the like the little wreath pinwheel thingy from the Dollar Tree from many moons ago. That's probably like from 10 years ago. And we just never really did anything with it. And then I'm probably going to use one right here underneath. Right here like this. And then I'm going to use another one over here on this side. And then I'm going to use another one on this side. And I'm going to remove the cap off of it and make it look like this so it can, you know, stand flat. So that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to be right back with you guys to see how that all works out. And I will be right back, Dolly Tribe. Okay, Dolly Tribe, and I am back some hours later. We still have Ken and we still have Melody right here supervising. So I've finished the sofa. Let me see if I can show y'all. Here's the underneath, like the little legs. Let's see if we can get the other ones. There's the other one. So we got all the legs standing. I've actually put 4 on, and now I'm just going to show you the underneath, which is a complete entire mess. Like I said, I am a beginner crafter, and I never know when I'm going to get a migraine or something, and sometimes I just need to get the craft finished, because if I lay it to the side, like, God only knows when I'll be able to do it again. So here is the under part of this. A complete and utter mess. Okay, I used hot glue. You know, it's just a work against time, and I never know. I put some little glue dots underneath, like some of the little exposed things that I had to cut, so that in the future I won't cut myself on them. I still have a few more to do that too. But yeah, here's the little salt and pepper shaker thingies. And let me show you from the back how they sit. This is how it sits. It doesn't sit exactly congruent, but you know, it does the job. It does the job. So yeah, I can sit dolls on it and everything, and I'm about to show y'all that without it, you know, breaking or anything like that. Shifting, what have you. And I gave it an allowance anyway for if a doll sits on this side, like it, you know, it kind of balances out this other side and whatnot. So that is something that needs to be kept in mind. In case you wanted to know about these things, here's the little 6 salt and pepper shakers from Dollar Tree. They come in a little pack like this. It's 6 of them. And the tops are actually on the shakers. I just took mine off in case I was going to use these as legs. Because after I had to make 4 legs on this sofa, which most sofas do, I just thought maybe I could get away with not doing it. Very silly of me, but I just thought that. So here these are. And so I am going to sit Ken, who now also has to sit a little high on this. This is the level that he is on. That's how he's looking on this chair. And now I'm on the sofa. And then here is Melody. Here, I'm putting her on here, which is an Andra. And in case you want to know why she's wearing these push pins on the side of her head, is because I am piercing her ears. And I usually keep these in for a week. I just pierced her today. So that is why she'll be having those in for a week. And now here she is sitting down. She looks more comfortable than Ken, actually. But I think it's just where he's sitting. I don't know, or maybe because of his type of articulation that he has. Come on, my guy. All right. So there. He looks more relaxed now. That was made for them. And I'm very happy with how this all turned out. Dolly Tribe, I think it turned out really good. And this was a project I started in 2025. But because of the things I mentioned earlier, I didn't get to finish it until now. So that's what's going on. So it is now February 1st when I am filming this. And excuse me for Ken's hair. His hair is looking a mess. But yes, this is them sitting on this sofa. And it does have like that little weird texture where if you rub it a certain way, the colors kind of change on it. So but yeah, this was from Five Below. It was either $5 or $7. I can't remember. I want to say it was $5. Just because I think I remember saying, well, I got mine cheaper. Because some people found theirs for $7, I think, was the price. And I think I got mine for $5. So, Or it was $5 or $7, I can't remember. Whatever it was $5 or $7, and I was very happy with that price because it was still cheaper than the actual chair was at retail price, the normal retail price for it. So I like this chair. I think I did a really good job with it, and it's, you know, I find it to be sturdy. I can move it, not an issue. I'm moving it around, so I know I'll be able to move it around on other things. So yeah, you know, I'm very happy with this. You guys let me know how you feel about this sofa in the comments below. And yes, I know I'm not a normal crafter. I know this is not the thing y'all usually see from me, but every once in a while I have to put this out here just in case anybody else is on a smaller doll budget like myself, and you see things and you want to do stuff with it and you just really don't know how you're going to do it. Now, I will say that I did learn something from this. I should have found something maybe from the Dollar Tree, you know, those little wooden plank things that they have. I should have found one that was small enough to go underneath and then glue it to the bottom of this and then adhered the legs to the bottom of the sofa. And I might actually go back and do that later. I don't know, or get a second one and work on that one if they still sell these at Five Below. I would think they would, since it's about to be Valentine's and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what I am going to try to do with that. I actually seen some stuff where I think I'm going to go back to the place where I saw them and get some to be like little Kissy face pillows. It's a local place. Actually, it's like a place where I go to get my pets, the cats in the area, TNR things. It's a local place. I saw that they had some little plush little kitty toys that are like $2, and they're pink lips, you know, to make them pillows for this sofa. So I'm going to do that, or try to make my own. I'm not really sure which way I want to do it, but I think that would be cute. So here it is, Dolly Tribe. I hope that you really enjoy this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for dipping in the Dollmosphere with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope that we all are going to have a wonderful February. Don't forget to monitor your surroundings, and don't forget to keep the sunshine in your life. All right, Dolly Tribe, many blessings. Bye-bye.